Hello guys, what's up? Another episode of Josh's 2 Cents. It's been a while. It is January 6th, 2020. Haven't had anything in a couple weeks. Been on vacation, enjoying Christmas, enjoying family. New Year. Had a birthday. Ooh, a little shaky there with the bumps, isn't it? Sorry. I've had a bit of a cold and some drainage, so a lot of throat clearing here. But what's up, guys? How you doing? Everybody have a good end of the last year, start of this year, I hope. So over the couple weeks, I've come up with a couple of things. Kind of leads into some other stuff, which leads into something else, which leads it's a rabbit hole is what it is. We're going to start somewhere. We'll see where it goes. But one thing that I have noticed is, at least in where I live, Muncie area, one thing that I have noticed is all of these physical therapy facilities that are popping up everywhere. There is a stretch of road over about, I'd say, a mile. And there is a Central Indiana Orthopedics that has physical therapy. There is another physical therapy facility. And then about a half mile down the road, there is a facility called ATI Physical Therapy. Now, I'm not endorsing any of these. I'm not bashing any of them. You know, anywhere you live, fill in your county's sports medicine doctors and physical therapy facilities and whatever. But my question is, why do we have so many physical therapy facilities now? Why are there so many people and kids that need rehab, that need physical therapy? Why are people getting hurt so much now that we need this many physical therapy facilities in one small stretch? So, I have a theory. Because it's my 2 cents, I always have a theory on something. So my take on this, I mean, you think of the physical therapy, you think of sports-related injuries, you think of, for the most part, youth athletes. And I contribute this to off-season sports. Now, I could rant on this for hours. But why in the world do we think we have to put our kids in 2 and 3 sports at a time? You know, parents, want to know why our school sports keep dropping off. Well, when you have a kid trying to play basketball and they're also playing fill in the blank, whatever that may be, another sport, then your kids are tired. Their bones are exhausted. Their bones are going to get weak. Their muscles aren't going to get stronger because you're wearing them out. They don't have any time to recover. And we wonder why so many kids have knee and ankle injuries and hips hurting them and their spines are out of line, things of that sort. Which is why we need more physical therapy locations, because there's more injuries now. Now, I will say, I am not 100% against off-season sports. There are student athletes that have a chance of writing their meal ticket to college based on the sport that they play. And if that is your kid and that is your situation, then go be the best you can at that sport. You know, if that means you play that sport 10 months out of the year, then go do it. You know, if that's what's going to get you there and stuff. But not every kid is going to college to play a sport. It's just a fact. Sorry to bust your guys' bubbles, but it's just the fact of what it is. You know, and definitely not every kid's going to get a scholarship to go play sports at a college. So, I mean, at what point did travel sports become for everybody's sport? Become for everybody to participate in, instead of it truly being the best of the best traveling around playing against the best of the best. And like I said, I think that results in injuries when you got kids doing two sports at the same time. You know, their bones are still growing, their growth plates are growing, and muscles are still developing, and we push and push and push and push and push. You know, it's not worth it in the long run. We're going to have a bunch of crippled up 35-year-olds in the next 15, 20 years because they can't bend their knees. Which that could all go into a whole nother topic. Everybody will be on disability living off the government more than people do now. But that's a whole nother topic. But it also comes down to, I think it comes down to entitlement, that everybody thinks we live in a generation of entitlement, or a society. It's not a generation. We live in a society of entitlement. Everybody deserves a fair chance. Everybody deserves a chance to go play travel ball. Everybody deserves the chance to make as much money as the next guy to do half the work. So it's not the case. You know, if you're not good enough, then you're not good enough. It's okay. It's okay to not be good enough at something. What's not okay is to make people think they are good at something when they're really not. You know? I mean, not every kid is Pete Rose. Not every kid's Ken Griffey Jr. Not every kid is Manny Ramirez. You know? That's just not the case. But talking about entitlement, it's not just the kids. We have adults right now. We have grown adults walking around this country, running this country, that is completely butthurt because they don't get their way, or because their person doesn't win the election, or because they're just mad because I want more money. Blah, blah, blah. You know, I want the best job, but I don't want to do the work to get there. Want. You know? My dad told me once, and I've always heard this wise tale, you can want in one hand and crap in the other. You ain't gonna get it. You know? It's just what it is. So, as adults, we should be teaching our kids to not feel like they deserve everything. They don't deserve everything. Anything you deserve is what you work hard for and work your butt off for and you study for, and that's what you deserve. You don't deserve a chance just because you wrote a check to be a part of something. But even as adults, you know, and I always say I try to stay away from politics, but good Lord, look at our politics right now. We have spent 4 years of bickering and arguing over piddly little crap all because one side didn't win and the other side did. Get over yourselves. Just get over it. Not one person wins an election is really doing what they say they were doing, trying to do what's best for the people. What's best for the people is to work together and come up with a common goal instead of just voting yes and no by party lines all the time. Anyway, I don't know. So there's my opinion. There's my 2 cents. There's my video to start the year 2020 off with. If you guys see this, hit the like button, hit subscribe if you want to, you know, they pop up quick while you get the alerts when I post a new video. Try to do one a week. You know, have fun with it. Don't take yourselves too serious. Be happy with what you got. It's a new year, new life, new choices. Catch you guys later.